Hello, this is Megan Horneman, the Chief Investment Officer for Verdence Capital Advisors. We're coming to you today. It's Tuesday, February 27th, with our regular segment of Markets with Megan to discuss some of the economic data that we received today. So it wasn't a great morning for economic data, whether you look at some of the regional manufacturing surveys or a pretty disappointing durable goods orders report as well. But what we're going to focus on is the consumer confidence report that came out. And unfortunately, consumer confidence is declining. It fell much more than expected for the month of February, and it was the first time we've actually seen a decline in consumer confidence in 4 months. There's a couple components within this report that are also released, and when you look at the consumer confidence on the present situation or future expectations, both of those also declined. Let's just dig a little bit deeper into some of the things within the report. The decline was led by really a deteriorating view on job prospects. Those viewing that there were more jobs plentiful than there were hard to get, that's actually sliding. So this is showing us some further cracks in the labor market. There is, when you look at expectations from consumers over the next 6 months, they're expecting a weaker outlook for business conditions as well as their individual incomes. The last thing that we take a close look at also is the inflation expectations from consumers, because inflation expectations can be a vicious circle. If you think prices are going to be higher, then you spend more now and then you just create more inflation. Well, we did see a little bit of easing in that. The median view for inflation over the next 12 months fell by 0.1%, but it still is at 4.2%. So consumers are still very concerned about their finances, their income, and inflation over the next year. We'll continue to watch this. We'll get some more information on the consumer later this week. This is a pretty big week from an economic data standpoint. We'll get the University of Michigan Consumer Confidence Survey, the final reading on that. That comes out on Friday. But the big one's going to be on Thursday when we're looking at personal income and spending, and then the Fed's preferred inflation measure, which is PCE. So we'll be back with some more this week. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out to podcast@verdence.com. Thank you.